What's up everybody, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for the ones who have subscribed, and if you're new to this channel, my name is Christine Kavanda, and please, I just request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Kindly purpose to join this family, and I will really appreciate. Just hit the subscribe button, and remember also to hit the notification bell so that any other time I'm uploading a new video, you will be among the first people to be notified that there is a new video. Tonight guys, I'm back again with a very interesting video, and this time I want us to discuss something very important, especially for us ladies. Today I want us to talk about being independent. I will be discussing about 10 ways of being independent in a relationship. So what are the 10 ways of being independent? 1, we need to have our own time. Have your own time. When you get a partner, does not mean that you should always be with this partner all through. You need sometimes to have your own time. So every other person needs to have this time. So ladies, if you have not allocated this time for yourself, sometimes we have kids in the house, sometimes you're out of the office and you are rushing so that you can meet your kids. Sometimes you're being waited to do some chores in the house, but still you need this precious time to sit down alone, meditate about the day, think about what you've been doing the whole day, and plus try to plan the following day. This time is very precious, and I know most of the ladies, this is the time that they miss. But I want to change your style today. If you've not allocated this just small minute, that's 15 minutes. It's very important for you that just allocate it 15 minutes sitting alone, meditate. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you like listening to your music, just put your music. If you like reading the novel, take your book and read, or do what you feel it will make your mind to relax. To my point number 2, keep on doing things that you love to do. Sometimes when we get partners, it's like everything change. Even whatever we love doing, even whatever we've been doing, it comes to standstill. We stop. But what I'm advising today is please continue doing whatever you love to do. Being in a relationship or getting a partner does not mean that you should lose the interests that you earned for things that you love most. No, you should still continue loving what you loved most. You should continue doing what you loved most. Don't stop. My point number 3, find new hobbies. Sometimes when we're in a relationship, we try to pretend so much. We want to be like angels. We want to pretend to be like angels. It's like we don't do or we don't love things. But I'm advising you to, on top of your hobbies, on top of whatever you love doing, try to find out new things. And how do you get these things? You must talk to other people. You must find out what the world has for you. Things are changing day in, day out, and so you need to learn different things. So what is needed is you learning new ideas, new innovations, because you need also to grow yourself. You don't need to be like the way you were before. Now your mind is growing. You need to learn different things. You need to learn new things. So it is always good to learn a new hobby, something new. If you didn't know how to swim, this is the high time that you need to know how. My point number 4, do not be afraid of speaking out. Communication is the key, especially in a relationship. Communication is the key thing. Most of the relationship nowadays is failing because there is no communication. Don't let something that is offending you in the heart continue offending you for a long time. You need to communicate it. Talk to your partner. Whatever he has done wrong, you need to communicate it. And be careful on how you communicate it also, because communication can also cause some confusion. We need to be ladies who can bring solutions through speaking out, and speaking out in a decent manner. We don't need to go arguing about, but we need to talk. Let's sit down and talk. And sometimes you can try to change even the environment. Where do we go to talk? Like, I'm so much used to be in this house and I need this problem solved. You can even organize for a praise. You just go out, sit down somewhere and talk and try to solve this problem. Communication is the key. And this is one of the things that is breaking marriages. Whenever you have a problem, don't let the problem to continue pressing you up, but you need to speak it out in a decent manner, in a manner that will not break your marriage. To my point number 5, never ever give up on your values. You know, everybody has got his own or her own values. What are your values? Don't ever give up on your values. This is very important. And mark you, even your partner should not disrespect, or rather your partner should respect your values. You should not stop doing what is good in the name of making other person happy. You should not do what is wrong in the name of pleasing any other partner. Is supposed to respect my values, because this is what has made me to be the way I am. So my dear ladies, do not give up on your values because you want to please a man. My dear men, do not give up on your values because you want to please your wife or your partner. But what you need to stand by your values. You need to put them into practice so that you can continue growing. My point number 6, hold on to your dreams. This is where the whole problems now comes in. I've heard of so many ladies, actually me being a victim. You know, when we were not married, or when I was not in a relationship, I used to have a lot of dreams. I could dream driving. I had a lot of dreams. But what happened after I entered into a relationship? All these dreams came to stand still. Why? Because I did not stand firm with my dreams. Most of us ladies, we forget about our dreams. We don't like supporting our dreams. You hear somebody telling you that, you know, when before I got married, I had a very big business. But after I got married, I got a child, and then I was not able to take care of the business. So I decided to end. Because we don't support our dreams. And in any case, we are supposed to support each other's dreams. You know, supporting your dream does not mean that you don't love your partner. And loving your partner does not mean that you should forget about your dream. We should not be ladies of waiting. Always you're in the house waiting for your husband to bring things. You should not be that one person you rely on. You're always independent of your husband. You cannot do anything outside your husband's money. Why? Because we don't want to support our dreams. We should stand by our dreams. Whatever plans that I have for my future should not stop because now I'm in a relationship, or should not stop because now I got married and I got kids. Instead, I should double. My point number 7, spend some time with your friend. Yes, I'm married, but this does not mean that I should forget about all the friends that I agree with. Friends are very important. So no matter how much you are with your partner, you are supposed to spend some time with your friends. This is where you get advice. And when I talk of a friend, I talk of quality friends. Spend some quality time with your quality friends. Quality friends means that whatever you're discussing, it's something that is bringing value to your life. Some friends are there to ruin. You cannot have a friend who will always talk of negative things about your wife, your husband, or your wife. You cannot sit down with a friend who will always be negative of everything that is happening. But you need somebody who is motivating you on a daily basis, somebody who is so positive, somebody who has future. Some friends are quality friends. Get a quality friend whom you can share your things with, and somebody who can give you an advice, somebody who can tell you this is the way to go. Remember, this is where you learn new things. From them you get to network, you get to know what the world has, you get to go out there, interact with your friends, and this is where you grow. This is where you learn new ideas. This is where you learn new things. Just interacting. So you should not sit back in the house and you forget about your friends. You need to have those quality friends and have some quality time with them. Discuss things, discuss issues, take their advices, because this is what will keep. My point number 8, keep on loving yourself. Guys, how many loves themselves? When I talk of loving yourselves, when I talk of you loving yourself, when I talk of loving yourself, I mean that you should give yourself vast priority. Whatever thing that you know. Yes, you have kids. Yes, your friend. Yes, you have a husband here, but you should always come first. Love yourself, ladies. Don't just stay in the house and say, now I have a partner, I don't need to go out. I don't need to just love myself. Go out there, go to the salon, make your hair, look smart. Eat, love yourself. Loving that one person does not mean that you should not love yourself. You should always give yourself first priority in whatever you are doing. As ladies, sometimes we give our children and our husbands first priority, but we forget we need to love ourselves. So if you don't love yourself, if you don't take care of yourself, please start today. And for the men who don't take care of their wives, I want to tell you that one person, that one woman that you see very smart outside there and you admire that person, remember there is somebody who took care not to go out. So what we need here is to love ourselves. Let us have that comfortable mind, because once you love yourself, you will even relax. You will never be eaten by any kind of stress. The time you love yourself, even the stress. Number 9, be yourself. You met me when I was like this. This is what I was doing. This is how you loved me. And I don't need to change to please you. I need to remain me as me and me myself. I don't need to change things so that you love me. I don't need to change things so that I can pretend to be so holy. If you found me like this, this is how I am, and you don't need to change. Don't try to fit in somebody's life. Sometimes you need to compromise, yes, but you need to see what you are compromising. You're not supposed to be forced to compromise things that you don't want. You're supposed to compromise what you want to compromise, but not what you want. Number 10, keep on improving yourself. The song says that my tomorrow is blessed. Why? Because I have a belief that whatever I am doing today, tomorrow I will do it better. Whatever I'm facing today, tomorrow I will be able to face and better on improving myself. Most of us ladies, when we get married, Instead of improving ourselves, actually we deteriorate. I was married when I knew to do this, but after 3-4 months in marriage, I forgot, because I even don't have time to do it, and I don't want to improve myself. So we need to keep on improving ourselves. What I'm doing today, tomorrow I should do it better. I'll give you an example. When I was starting doing this YouTube, I remember my first video. Those who have watched my first video, tips on how to handle our house, part 1. Even if you look at it, actually that video has a watermark. I was not even able to edit that video, and even the way I could speak, it was my very first video, and I was so much determined. But I knew I've improved myself. Every day I should make myself different from my today. So as ladies, we should not stay static. When you get married, you should see far. Think outside the box. Don't just see just within. Don't just see just within the house. You need to think. Don't stay in the house because you've no job. Now you can't go work because I'm waiting for a job. Who's saying that it's only the... So what I can conclude with this: your partner should not feel like he is being threatened. Being independent does not mean that you're threatening your partner. Instead, you guys embrace it. After all, if you're married to a wife who is independent and who can be able to stand by her own feet without nagging, you should be very proud. And you should not take it like a threat. Actually, you should embrace it, and it is a blessing. You should even support it. Whatever this woman is doing, you should support it, because if anything happens, anything can happen. It shows that this person can stand by your family, and she can stand still. So what I always say is that there is nothing that is impossible. The only thing that is impossible, it is if you decide, if you make it to be impossible for you, it can be impossible. But remember, there is nothing that is impossible. And also one thing I would also advise ladies, please, let whatever is coming from a man, let it be like a supplement. Let us not stay there static, idle, waiting for them to do things. We can also do whatever it comes from him. It should be like a supplement or an addition of whatever you have, but not sitting down because he's not there. We cannot take sugar. We cannot take tea with sugar. Because he's not there, we cannot take tea with sugar. Because he's not there, we cannot live a better life. Yes, we can. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you've not subscribed to this channel, guys, for this and more videos that are coming, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember to hit that notification bell to put it on, so that anytime I'm posting a new video, guys, you will be notified that there is a new video. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for watching this video from me, guys. I'm gonna say goodbye.